Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Seaborn series. In this video, we will be looking into the regression plot in detail. A Seaborn regression plot is a type of graph used to visualize the relationship between two variables and the trend line that best fits the data. So basically, this trend line is the overall trend or the direction of the data points. It will become more clear if I show you an example. So let's see this with an example. So I'm going to use the same automobile data set. I'm using on the x-axis wheelbase and the engine size. So basically we are trying to find out the relationship between the wheelbase and the engine size. Both are the numerical columns. So as a result, there will be a scatter plot. And you can see there's also a line, regression line, which shows the overall trend and the relationship between the engine size and wheelbase. So here, if we see that in this example, we are seeing that the most of the points go upwards as we move towards the right side. So if the line slope upwards, which means that there is a positive relationship. But if they go downwards, then indicating that it's a negative relationship. So here it's a positive relationship, which means that whenever there is an increase in the wheelbase, there's an increase in the engine size, or we can say vice versa, that if there is an increase in engine size, then there will be increase in the wheelbase. So they are positively related with each other. And this regression plot, you can see there's a shaded area also. So basically, this shaded area is called as the confidence interval, giving you an idea of how certain the prediction are. We can we can alter this shaded area. So I will show you that with the help of this uh, um, parameter Ci. We can alter the parameters. We can alter the confidence interval. So this is the parameter Ci, which stands for confidence interval. I have put 50, which means that it's going to use the 50% confidence interval. So you can see here now the this confidence interval has become much more narrow. So similar way, we can do a kind of an order also. So by default, the line or the trend line is in the form of a linear equation, which means that it has a degree of freedom of one. Uh, Power of power of one in the equation. It's a linear equation. So now we are going to use the let's say if you want to change the order to two in this example. So when we are giving it as order is equal to 2, which means that the line will be in the form of a quadratic equation. If we put order is equal to 3, so the line will be in the form of a cubic equation. So like this way, we can change the order to find out the exact relationship between the two variables. So instead, you can see that here in the above example, I have used the Seaborn Regplot, but we can also create a kind of a linear plot with the help of the lmplot. So now let me show you with an example. So regression plot can be also drawn with the help of the lmplot as well as the regplot. So let me run this code for you. So we can see here, it's also going to create. So here we can see that the slope is going downwards as we move towards the right direction, which means that there is a negative relation between the engine size and the CTMPG. If the engine size increases, um, then the CTMPG decreases, and CTMPG increases, then engine size decreases. We can also create a kind of a regression model for the different categorical values. So let's show you with an example. So here I'm going to use the hue is equal to fuel type. So it's going to create the relationship for engine size and CTMPG with respect to the both the values of fuel type. As we have seen in the earlier example, what does this hue does? It further do a kind of a analysis based upon the categorical column values. Now, other thing is like we can also create instead of one diagram, we can create a separate diagram based upon the categorical values. So I can show you with a simple example. Let's use this code. Yeah, so here what I'm doing, I'm using this call parameter. So what it will do, it will for every fuel type value, it's going to create a different diagram. So let me run this code. So we can see here fuel type gas and fuel type diesel. So it says created a separate diagram. And here I have used hue also. So hue also is like all the lines are showing for the different values of the body style. So we can use hue and call together. So this was all about the LN plot or the regression plot. Um, Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel for further more tutorials.